go, T.
So,
So, Red Dead Redemption.
so
When I call you T, you're supposed to call me K.
that's real gay.
It's just a thing.
What up, gay? Well, how's that just a? That's not a thing that we came up with.
I don't know. I just thought it'd be interesting.
What up, T? What up, K?
Yep.
Oh, we're just gonna scream power out of nowhere. What the fuck?
Hey, get the rings together. With our powers combined. Anyway.
All right, fine. Do it again. Slide in, and don't edit any of that out.
What? I'm sorry. Let me do that again. Fuck it. What up, T?
What up, K?
Together. Alright. Anyway, Red Dead Redemption, man. What do you think?
I think
You racked up a $500 bounty.
that ain't shit.
So far, Red Dead Redemption came out Friday, but for people who pre-ordered it on Xbox, I don't think for midnight releases. I don't know what time GameStop was releasing it. I don't know if they're releasing it at 10 or...
Did they do the fucking thing where if you buy this edition, you get to play it this many days early?
No. Rockstar doesn't do that.
Good.
I know certain games do that. Oh yeah, your horse will drown if you go too far out, if it runs out of stamina. Supposedly, the swimming aspect in the game is you can swim, but once you run out of stamina, you drown. Oh, and then the funny thing is, kind of spoilery, but not really too spoilery. The funny thing is, you remember the first Red Dead Redemption, right?
A snake?
It's a water moccasin, yes.
Yeah,
You remember the first Red Dead Redemption, right?
yeah, we played it together, Josh.
Okay, so when you remember with John Marston, he always drowned when he went in the water.
Did he?
Yeah, he's always drowned.
I don't really remember that detail.
Well, because I thought they just didn't add swimming elements to the game at all.
Which GTA came before Red Dead?
GTA 4.
You could swim in GTA 4, right?
Yes, you could swim in GTA 4, but when Red Dead came out, you couldn't swim.
How the fuck?
There's a reason for that. Well, in this, they said John Marston can't swim. It was a thing where I was riding with him with Arthur Morgan, and he was like, "You can't do shit right." Supposedly they have like a strained relationship over something John Marston did, but I'm not gonna spoil all that and everything. But supposedly whatever John Marston did, Arthur Morgan, whatever he did, Arthur Morgan's not too happy about it. But there was a cutscene where they were talking, and he was like, "You can't do this, you can't swim." He was like, "You're damn near useless." And I was like, oh, so that's why John Marston drowned all the time in the first Red Dead. He couldn't swim.
Huh. That seems like that seems like a company like being self-aware and poking fun at themselves.
It basically is, but it was funny though because I always wonder why every time he got in the water he would drown. Then I guess Rockstar made fun of him when he said he's rolling Arthur Morgan. He's like, you can't swim. So now you know why Arthur Morgan always drowned in the first one.
Arthur Morgan almost drowned?
No, I'm sorry.
So that's why Arthur Morgan wasn't in the first one.
No. John Marston always drowns. But anyways, like I said, the game came out Friday officially, but Thursday, if you pre-ordered it, you got it to play at 10 o'clock. So I pre-ordered it on Xbox. I don't really buy games anymore physically. I don't really go to the game store and do all that anymore. I kind of just adapted into this new thing of digital downloads. I know today you finished paying off your Nintendo Switch and you bought your disc physically. What do you think?
What the hell's going on? Am I getting high?
No, you're running out of stamina. Press LB and then you can go press RB again. And you can, all that stuff can like bring back your stamina or whatever. But anyway, I was saying you got Breath of the Wild, and then you bought I'm about to say Elder Scrolls Skyrim. So you still like buying your games physically?
No, that's why I'm. Quick question. Are we recording the gameplay?
Yes, we are.
Why is it frozen?
What happened?
Um,
Oh my god.
Don't kill the audio, just.
What is going on? You know what's so funny? The audio is still capturing. You know what I think it might be? I think it's just OBS because the audio is still going.
What exactly do you have? Hold on.
Because you see the audio still going for the gameplay.
Why don't you? Doesn't Elgato have that other recording system?
It does, but it lags. Like the audio lags. Like it'll be like a delay. Let's see, hold on. Let's just go through the rules. There we go. We're back.
I guess it's. Alright.
We're back.
Okay. Alright.
Technical difficulties.
Now, you were saying that, you don't really like to buy your games physical, but I do?
Well, no, I'm asking, do you like buying? Because I see you have 2 physical games you just bought since you paid off your Nintendo Switch. And
Not really, no. I stopped buying, I started playing PC, so that helps with the whole...
Physical copies, yeah. What the fuck?
What are you up to, dog? Oh, you got bit by a snake and need me to suck the venom out?
Kick his face.
Oh, now hold on, now we're going to suck the venom out. Have you done that before?
Yes, I have with one guy.
Does he actually suck the venom? What the fuck?
I think he actually does suck. Yeah, suck it out then. You know, whites really didn't like blacks back then. This would never happen. He's like, oh, thank you, master. Yeah. Thank you, mister. I promise I'll go back to the plantation. Just don't tell nobody about this. This is what I get for running off.
No. I started playing PC, so, the last system I owned was the 360, and the 360, the last fucking game I bought was for 360 was probably Skyrim, to be honest with you. No, I haven't bought a physical copy of anything for a long time, but I am going to start going back to GameStop because GameStop's been having issues, like when the Switch first came out, how they started talking about how the Switch pretty much saved GameStop. It saved their brick and mortar stores because people stopped going to GameStop to buy games. That's why they started filling the entire store with collectibles and fun pops and whatever the fuck else.
I've never really gotten into collecting pops. I know some of them are rare and worth a lot of money, but I never thought of them any more than just like weird, stiff bobbleheads, kind of in a way.
I know a few people that are actually really into it. Me, I am not. I tried to want to get into them at one point. Because, no, I don't want to fucking waste money on this.
That's how I feel. I just feel like they're pointless. I can understand some people wanting them because
this is cool, right?
Yeah.
No, it's not. I mean, the fucking figurine.
It's it's stiff. It's like stiff bobbleheads. It's like bobbleheads that don't move.
It's also really stupid looking. Like, it just looks like a fucking retarded chibi.
It's like a weird type of Japanese anime face type of thing, isn't it?
Yeah. I personally, like, I do want to get into, like, collectibles, but not those fucking fun pop figurines, whatever. I want to collect, like, actual fucking statues. Like, you ever seen, Sideshow Collectibles? They're
like actual figures.
Yeah, they make whole fucking sculpture. They're real detailed, huge. I want to collect those, and like when I was looking at those kinds of things, I did like try to get into collecting pop figurines at one point, but overall it's just fucking stupid. So
yeah, but that is true. Everybody felt like GameStop was coming on their last legs because more people are getting into the digital thing instead of just because it's more convenient and then just actually going to the store. I feel like people who still like buying physical games, most likely they just really enjoy having something like that, or in the long run, when they beat the game, they're just going to take it back, sell it, or trade it. It's so horrible watching.
Oh, God damn it. Get up, horsey.
Watching them take back and sell it or whatever. You know what I mean.
Yeah, like I bought these 2 games used. So.
Yeah, see? Take back, sell it, trade with your friends or whatever, you know. But I know most people have been getting in. You know what's so funny? PlayStation and Xbox has come up with the concept. It's like, well, if you really want to trade with your friends and share games, there's like, you know how back in the day Xbox had the little share feature where you can link up with a friend, game sharing.
Yeah.
And then like you make his console your home console, and then whatever game you buy, he gets, and so on and so on.
And they also, at some point, they made it like hell stupidly complicated for like, if you trade this game over to this friend, fucking you have to wait a certain amount of days and whatever. And then once they realized, oh, people really fucking hate that, they dropped it.
The little DMC or whatever they were doing. I forgot what it was called.
Then,
you always had to be online too to play the game.
Oh shit! You motherfucker!
Your chariot. You look like he's about to run you over. But yeah.
I want to support GameStop because I don't want brick and mortar stores and stuff like that to go away. So I've like one of my primary reasons for getting a Switch is just so I have a reason to go back to GameStop and shit. I haven't owned a console since the fucking 360, and 360 I bought hella arcade games and shit, whatever, but I never really bought I bought Skyrim, but I bought Skyrim after I bought the physical copy of Skyrim. This is my 8th time buying Skyrim, not including the 22 copies or codes that I own on PC.
You own 22 codes of Skyrim?
Yeah.
How did you immaculate up something that big?
I have over 700 unused game codes on PC.
But how is it Skyrim the most out of all of them?
Skyrim goes on sale a lot. So I just buy it whenever I see it.
Is that because you're supporting Bethesda in itself?
Fuck no. It's just that I can use stuff for like giveaways one day.
Well, makes a lot of sense.
I stopped at 22, maybe 24, I don't really remember.
I think you even gave me a copy. That's the funny thing. Yeah, you did. You gave me a copy of Skyrim because you wanted to do the, at one point in time, you wanted to do the, what was that called? The Machinimas?
Machinima.
Yeah, Machinimas.
I still want to do Machinima.
Yeah, with Skyrim. I know you had a whole thing for it. So hopefully we can do that as well. But, so yeah, Red Dead. So right now you're watching this and we're playing this in 1080p. Let alone
How the fuck do I select it?
Just hover over it. I do have a 4K TV and I do play this in 4K, but since I have like an old school Elgato, and like not like the newer Elgatos, you are watching this in 1080p. To me, I think it's just completely ugly. I hate it. I've gotten so used to playing stuff in 4K, I hate looking at stuff in 1080p now.
I haven't owned a TV in so damn long that it really does not look
Well, I have to show you the game in 4K.
This looks better than anything I've seen. So.
Oh yeah, I mean, I'm not going to knock Rockstar for their details in games. I mean, when you look at GTA 5 and then you come to this,
fucking die, Jesus!
It just looks real nice. Do you think that video games are getting close to looking like CGI movies?
No.
Not at all.
There are certain games that do that shit, but not this game. No, there's a certain. No, it doesn't look like a CGI movie.
I'm not. Well, okay. Here's the question. Then, do you feel like somewhere down the line, do you think games will start looking more like CGI movies the older we get?
Certain games, yeah. What the fuck is that? Why am I bleeding?
You're not bleeding. You're holding some skin.
Wait, you can't.
But do you see
shove that in your fucking back pocket?
But you see how neat the detail is? You got attacked by an alligator.
Fuck off.
But just that little detail. You see how neat that little detail is? That's what I love about Rockstar. I mean, the little details like that. You just skinned an animal. You went in the water. And basically the blood trail from the skin of you skinning it is showing in the water. You thought you were bleeding.
Yeah.
Stuff like that. Rockstar is always known for the little details they add. Like right there. Stop right there. It's one thing I like. Now turn around and shoot one of the trees. I think follicles come off of it. Wood bark. I don't think it comes undone though. I don't know if they're going that far. Maybe in the next couple updates, add more trees. And how long do you think it takes to just really just get into development stuff like that?
How long does it take to make this?
Basically, and that's what I'm saying. The details. How often do people actually stop to appreciate that? If you're just looking at the tree and the moss growing on the tree.
How long do you think it's going to take? Like, you see, this looks nice, very nice. How long do you think it's going to take, or will it ever get to the point where they stop the little shitty texturing, flat texturing underneath?
Oh, I see what you're saying. Where it damn near looks fake.
Yeah.
That's basically, I don't know, maybe when the Xbox 4000 comes out, maybe. I don't know. The more powerful the console, I think, comes out. That's why I would ask, like, do you ever think games will get to the point where they'll look like CGI movies almost? The older we get, you think?
Well, I'm going to say The Witcher looks like a CGI animation.
True. It does.
So, yeah, certain games we've got to that point.
I feel like in ways we're not too far off, because if you look at stuff like, like Halo, right? So, like, I think Halo 5, when you get to, like, certain cutscenes, it goes from being a game and then it turns into, like, a CGI movie sometimes.
Yeah, they actually do that.
Yeah. So, wouldn't it be neat if they just, the CGI movie damn near is like, you could play that.
Yeah, but, yeah.
I mean, it's like, if you can turn that little scene and make it into gameplay.
I see you, bastard. You get away from my feet.
I don't see anything. I think
there was something swimming towards me.
I just think you're scared.
Look, there's something right there.
It's just a fish. Calm down.
How am I supposed to know it's just a fish? Where's the hippos? Are there hippos in this game?
That's in Africa.
So?
When were there hippos in Louisiana?
I don't fucking know. They should put some damn hippos in here because I want to see.
Why did that guy start shooting at you?
I don't actually know. Because I want to see a fucking hippo, that's why. I want to see the accuracy of a hippo. You ever seen how fucking fast a hippo is?
Oh, yeah, I have. I've watched a hippo bite a lion on the head before, which is crazy. They were trying to take it down, right it by the head. It's crazy, but
they should just make the hippo in this game like, you know, the thing when you go too far out of bounds and you just instantly die by something.
And it's a hippo of all things.
You just see it. You see a pair of eyes poke out of the water like a mile away, and then the next second it's engulfing you.
Oh my goodness. So yeah, so this game is pretty. Whew. I don't even know how to sum it up. I've been waiting for this game for a while, and knowing that a lot of games have coming out, it's been pretty dry. I mean, I liked it. Spider-Man, God of War. You know, when those games came out, it kept me busy because a lot of games nowadays, it just, I don't know if it's just me or it's just maybe just how technique in games nowadays, but it just, I don't feel like it has that quality to just, unless you're really into it, to keep your interest. Like, I can't really just sit there and just.
Well, what is it that keeps your interest about this game? Is it the gameplay itself, how fun the game is, or is it how realistic and how like how it's like
Simulated.
a simulate? Yeah, it's like
Everything you just named. The gameplay is nice. The fun aspects in this game, like I was telling you earlier, how you saw a little clip of me at the bar. I was drinking, and then just out of nowhere, I get randomly attacked, and then I told you the sheriff walked in and just watched me. What's so neat about games like this, open world games in general, even when it comes to games like Skyrim and The Witcher, open world games in general that give you the freedom to do whatever you want in the game, just peaks a lot. You know, it just does things where it just gets you really hooked. Oh man, is she black?
Wait, did I?
I don't know.
Okay, here you go.
I can't tell if she's black, white, or light skinned.
I can't tell.
The hair makes me want to say black.
Wait, what just happened?
You robbed her.
It says I unlocked something though. It says 1 out of 5.
I have no idea. I wasn't paying attention, but you kicked that dog.
Wait, lady, I'm trying
Oh
to
God, there's a
defuse
pile
the
of shit.
situation.
There's a pile of shit right there.
I'm trying to defuse this. Now let's be friends. Wait, come here, come back. Come.
Don't do this.
Well, now I can't let you get away.
Oh no, she's coming up on somebody. Oh, it's looking bad for you, boy.
God damn it! Why would you aim, Arthur? Still only her. She's the only eye.
She's running. All right, aim the gun. Press up on the D-pad.
Now stop it, lady.
Press up on the D-pad. Aim the gun and press up on the D-pad. Now shoot.
She's still moving.
Well, maybe because you shot her, now she knows she's gonna die.
Well, who says she's gonna die? I didn't say that. I said I'm trying to defuse this situation. You come here, lady. What are you doing?
Oh God! You see? No, look! You see that little aspect of detail? How she basically made a mud angel.
Yeah.
See, I like that. Now she's just completely covered in mud, just completely covered in it. And the little trail is leading.
Yeah, I like how it's like waving over her.
So, what do you think about Rockstar when it comes to details with them? Do you think they're the best out there that do it, or do you think there might be somebody out there that do it a little bit better?
Well, Rockstar they're a ginormous company, so you expect these sorts of things from them.
True.
The people, like that's the thing, is like, I'm obviously impressed with the game, and I look forward to playing it, but I'm not as impressed as I would be by, say, someone like CD Projekt Red. Or just smaller individual studios overall. Can we have a nice conversation now? You're just getting muddy. You're starting to stretch the mud textures. Now stop it, girl.
Well, what do you think? Do you think CD Projekt Red? Well, did you look at Cyberpunk?
Yeah, Cyberpunk looks amazing. See, I can say that about Cyberpunk.
Oh, her neck.
I can say that about CD Projekt Red because I'm sorry, lady.
That's horrible. And it's like in the mud. Nobody's gonna find her. She's gonna sink low.
Now who's this?
What is that? It looks like a gang. Oh, it's bounty hunters. They come for you.
I dare you, motherfuckers. Let's go. But yeah, CD. I can say that like you say CD Projekt Red and Cyberpunk, and the first time I saw Cyberpunk, I gasped. That shit looks beautiful. It looks amazing. It looks like a fucking movie.
Okay, so when it comes to that, we can say that that's be the closest thing that look what a CGI movie would probably look like.
Not really. I'm sure we'll get closer, but
Well, I'm saying as the age we're in now, that's like
I'm saying right now I say CD Projekt Red's probably at the top, but it's the excitement level I get versus CD Projekt Red versus when I saw the balls swagging back and forth on the horse on the first Red Dead trailer that came out. I'm like, yeah, okay, cool. I look forward to playing it, but I didn't get excited the way I did with CD Projekt Red because it's their name. It's Rockstar. You expect you expect to be able to see the wrinkles in the ball sack of the horse. That's expected of them. If it was just a plain flat texture and you couldn't see any wrinkles in the sack, this looks like garbage.
Where the hell is all your money going? All this money they made with GTA 5.
Where are you putting the money? If it's not in this horse's balls.
Remember how much money they made off of GTA 5 within the first week?
Yeah, and then years to come, they consistently just brought in tons and tons of profit every fucking day from card sharks or shark cards and shit.
I'm telling you, Rockstar just feels like can do no wrong. The only gaming company that can just get away with all the bullshit. And then they just, like, okay, you heard about the 100-hour crunch hour people were up in roar about, right?
Well, they didn't exactly get away with that unscathed, but yeah.
But if it was any other gaming company, there would be a massive uproar. Like, imagine if it was EA. Could you just imagine?
No, you expect that from EA.
No, but I'm just saying, like, publicly, like, how it came off of Rockstar. Can you imagine how...
Well, that's the difference. There's a strong difference there. Is EA versus Rockstar. Difference is, yeah, people get upset when they say, oh, they were fucking slave driving people at Rockstar. But Rockstar, people love Rockstar. Nobody hates Rockstar. Everybody hates EA.
But see, that's the point. What I'm saying, it feels like people love Rockstar so much. It feels like they can do no wrong in a way. Like when it comes to microtransaction, we flame everybody, including Rockstar. But we still don't see the bigger picture here. They were really charging people for shark cards. The most expensive one.
I would say the shark cards not really a big deal because it's not like they weren't like nickel and diming you for Rockstar released a ton of really cool shit inside GTA 5, especially towards the end of it or the recent days, I guess. With the fucking flying motorcycles and all this like futuristic ass shit they did not have. That game looked massively different from the start of it to the end of it.
Where it is now.
If EA were selling all of those different things, do you think they would just send you a bunch of money to go and be able to buy those individual things? Or would they nickel and dime you fucking $5 for this flying motorcycle, $20 for the one with the rockets?
Okay, so you're true on that. It's true when it comes down to you can earn the money. You don't have to buy the shark cards.
Yeah.
You can't earn, even though it's at a slower rate. You can earn the money because I played a lot of GTA 5 and like back when it came out, like earning money was like certain missions without having to do like online versus like you could do other stuff. Now you can still do that, but it's in a way it's kind of in a shady type of way. Okay, let's say you want to open a club, right, to earn more money, but you have to spend money to buy that club to earn money. Same thing goes for the drug business. If you wanna buy a marijuana farm or a meth farm or a counterfeit, you know what I mean? To earn more money, well, you're gonna have to buy into it to earn money. So let's say you were broke and you had no way of getting the money. Well, you might have to buy a shark card so you can start earning money. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but like over time, the thing is with Rockstar is that or with GTA 5 is that earning money just came easier with time, because once one person was rich, they just, okay, fuck it, let's go do this mission and let's go get Kevin rich by giving him the fucking all the profit from the heist we're about to do. Then we'll just do that for the next guy and the next guy and the next guy. Those missions do take, like, it takes a lot of prep time to be able to get to the final heist and shit and actually make all the money, but eventually that's where that stuff got to. Like, that's where I got to. I eventually had 2 of the top fucking houses, a bunch of cars, and a bunch of money and shit, because eventually, like, people complained about how slow it was at first, when it first came out, but not later on. Nobody was complaining about that shit because everybody had money then.
I didn't really complain too much about when it first came out because there really wasn't nothing extravagant but $1 million cars and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So it wasn't.
Bugatti.
Yeah, it wasn't too hard to work up to what they got now. They got like you said, flying cars and stuff like that. But it's an interesting type of thing when it comes to Rockstar and their microtransaction. One thing I could give them that they're not shown is giving people money, because every time I play Rockstar, every time I play at GTA 5, they always have double XP and double RP and double money.
Yeah.
So they're not shady. Like, okay, so we're not gonna give you a way to earn money. Like, if you do this, you get double the money. You know what I mean? So yeah, they're basically a company that could just do no wrong almost, and they're so beloved that they could just get away with almost anything.
But they are doing it right, overall. Like, even no matter how long it takes to play the damn game, like, you can eventually buy everything in GTA, everything that you want in GTA, by just playing the fucking game. It'll take a while. That's kind of the fucking point of the game. That's why the server's still running. They're not giving you a deadline on when you can get this shit. So
Content.
I would say that, like, they do no wrong so long as they remain likable, because the company's just likable overall.
They're always gonna make likable. As long as there's no game that could ever compete with like GTA, they're just gonna be. I think when it comes to open world games, hands down, they know what they're doing.
And once upon a time, I used to like EA, and then out of nowhere, just feels like the fucking mob took over EA.
Did you hate them more after they got a hold of Star Wars, or did you hate them more before?
No, by the time they got a hold of Star Wars, they were disgusting. That's like...
Or did you hate what they did to it?
They became disgusting a long time ago. No, as soon as I heard that fucking EA was making Battlefront, the next Battlefront game, what the fuck is all this oil? Y'all polluting my goddamn rivers? Anyway, fucking, as soon as I heard EA was making the next Battlefront game, no, I fucking groaned. I bitched about it. I didn't want them to touch Star Wars of all fucking things. I didn't give them a fucking chance, nor should I, because of what they did with it in the beginning. So I already knew it was going to be fucking garbage. It was going to be microtransaction city. They're going to nickel and dime you for fucking Luke Skywalker, Darth Vader, and everyone else. And they made it pay to win, which then they took off the fucking microtransaction after everyone lost their shit. Though, if it was just everyone losing their shit, they wouldn't have cared about the microtransactions at all. It was because Disney got up in their ass about it. So, it took...
The last thing they want to do is lose their revenue.
Yeah, they weren't going to take a chance on losing Disney. I just fucking cannonballed.
Yeah, when it comes to everybody else bitching, EA's like, boo-hoo to them motherfuckers. But when it comes to their fucking people who lend them license, talking about taking away from them, it's a big deal. We have to stop doing it because that's our revenue.
It's like fuck the people who give us our money. Ah, shit, the people who give us the people who give us our money is about to take our fucking licenses away.
Yup, time to shaping up. Are they working on Battlefront 3? Or
yeah,
is Disney
is
Disney about to just strip them?
No, fuck no, Disney's not gonna strip them. You know how much money Disney is getting from EA?
True.
Think on a daily basis, all the fucking sports games and whatever, how much money EA is making on a fucking daily basis, and how much of that is going straight into Disney's pocket just so they can keep that damn license. That is fucked up on Disney's part as well. They know damn well everyone fucking hates EA. They know damn well that EA is going to nickel and dime people and piss people off about their fucking game.
Actually, No, the two evils combined. People hate Disney just as much as they hate EA.
I don't hate Disney.
Think of what they've done.
Like what?
Okay,
Make good movies.
No, not every single movie they make is fucking good.
You know why I don't? They could walk in the front of in Fifth Avenue and shoot somebody, and I wouldn't care. That's a Trump reference. But you know why I wouldn't care?
Why?
Because X-Men is a thing, and then the Marvel movies are.
They're the reason why you're...
That's why I don't care. I'm as ignorant as a fucking Trump supporter when it comes to when it comes to
Disney.
Yep.
Did they make Prince of Persia?
I don't know, and I don't want to look into it.
Did you ever play Prince of Persia?
Did I play it? Yeah, I played it.
Did you see the movie?
Yeah, I saw the movie.
And what did you think of it?
The movie was bad.
Because I swear they had a hand in that. And that movie was horrible. Jake Gyllenhaal was horrible. He should have never played the Prince of Persia. To me, there was a guy in the show called Lost. You ever watched that before?
I watched like the first season and then just nope.
There was an Indian guy there. He could have played that role right.
I know who you're talking about.
He should have been the Prince of Persia.
No, even if Disney did make that movie, I don't give a shit because I would say that there's probably a dynamic to why I don't give a shit about that is because I loved Prince of Persia, all the Prince of Persia games until the last one. Did you play the last one?
No, I did not.
I played the last one and it was fantastic. It was fucking really cool. The companionship thing was really fucking cool. Like, I always wanted them to give you a companion, and I liked it when they gave you, like, people you could work with and stuff and whatever in the games. And they made the combat for the companion shit. Yeah, I know Disney made it. I don't give a shit. The game was really cool. Prince of Persia it was great, the last one. And then the ending. Old game now. Pretty much, you play through the entire game. This guy's taking a piss. And he stopped when I came. And he started looking at me.
It's like, what you doing here, boy? I'm trying to pee. Push his ass in the water. Make him bathe in that urine.
How do I push?
B.
I'm pressing up. There we go.
Oh, man.
No,
like,
I didn't mean to pull the gun out. My bad. I was going to fist fight you. Ah, shit. Where does that go?
Okay, so you can't quote Disney on always making good damn movies.
No, of course, they make most of the good movies. That's primarily because they own most of the studios. But
you know what? I can't blame Disney because when you think about it, no studio company has ever made any good video game movies. Every video game movie that's ever came out has been absolutely bad. Have you seen Assassin's Creed?
I will defend Assassin's Creed. It wasn't good.
You see what they did to the Animus?
The Animus was fucking sick!
You see? That's not how it's supposed to be.
The Animus was fucking sick.
It was so weird. I mean, where did they even get that concept?
Because it's cool.
How do you get from a guy laying down with the thing attached to his head?
Would you rather? Would you? Okay, hold on. Let's make your Animus from the movie real quick.
But see, that's the point. We're not really wanting to focus on him. We're trying to focus on the assassin in himself. Welcome back, Desmond. Don't go back this way. But look, that's not the point. The point is, sure, the whole point of the movie was supposed to be focused on the assassin. not the guy. I mean,
Sit down.
you want to focus on certain things with the guy, but the whole thing you want to focus on is the assassin.
They didn't even focus on the guy.
Man, I could not stand every time he got into a fight.
They would cut back to it occasionally.
Okay, how about every time he would get into a fight?
Most of the bad movie was just them doing cool parkour. And a lot of smoke in the fight scenes.
True. I hated every time they got into a fight, they would cut to him and the Adamus doing something and then back to the assassin. I hated that.
I liked it. I thought it was cool.
I want to see the fight. I don't want to see them go back and forth.
Well, yeah, they could have done the fight part far better. But the Animus, you can't say that that was a bad concept.
Okay, and the main thing...
Was it true to the original source? No, but the original source okayed it.
But that's the problem with most of these damn game movies. Nothing ever sticks to what the game's supposed to be. It's always some crazy off made up shit, and it's just, this is why they just bomb. If you're gonna make a movie about a game, stick to the script. Make it like the game. That's why people go and see it.
Top 3 video game movies. Off the top of your head.
Alright, Doom.
Doom was a movie?
With The Rock.
I never seen that.
Oh, well, it's a movie, and it was good because there was a point in the movie where it goes in the first person, and he's fighting the monsters and everything from Doom.
I want to see that made today. Is it old?
Yeah, it's an old movie.
I want to see that made today with The Rock. I want to see
like
them
a reboot.
I want to see them make the Bethesda game Doom today with The Rock.
Well, when they made the movie Doom 3 came out, the video game. So they were kind of going off of what was in Doom 3 for when they made the movie Doom. It was kind of like a nickel and dime deal to get the game more hype. You know what I mean? But Doom was a good movie. The new Hitman, not the other. You know, there's 2 Hitman movies. There's Hitman and there's Agent 47. It wasn't that...
Which one are you talking about?
Okay.
Which one's the good one?
Okay.
The new one or the old one?
Agent 47.
Is that the...
That's the new one.
New one was terrible.
You liked it, the old first Hitman.
I never even seen it, but the new one, I know it was fucking terrible.
Okay, so you have to watch the first Hitman. I swear to God, it'll be more terrible.
That doesn't make the new
if you
one
compare
any better.
No. If you compare the damn
that
two,
doesn't make it not a bad movie.
All right. That's like saying since they're rebooting supposedly Avatar: The Last Airbender. You seen what M. Night Shyamalan did to it, right?
Yeah, I saw.
Okay, so that's like if they rebooted it and it was just as terrible, but you're gonna compare which ones were the fucking worst. There's always gonna be one better.
Well, if it's bad, I'm still gonna just say it was bad.
Dude, I think it's so funny to me that Hitman was so bad that they tried their hand at it again and made Agent 47. It was like, well, we made a bad movie, let's try it again. And it came out bad again, but these are video game movies, okay?
Well, that's the thing, is that I don't think... Okay, when a video game movie is being made, it's because the person who wants to make a video game movie goes to the people who make good movies. They're not going to the gamers, or they're not going to the people who make good games. That's the problem with making a good video game movie, is that if a fucking...
Oh, please shoot that nigga. I didn't like the way he came out of that back alley. I didn't. He looked all scraggly and shit. Oh, yes, please.
There you go. You happy you're racist?
Yes, I am. He just came out looking all dingy and shit. I didn't like it. It looked like he had fleas.
Shut up.
You in a bad neighborhood. Look at these bums.
Get out of my way.
Stab right in the fucking chest.
Okay, so let's start that over. So Doom, Resident Evil, and
The Resident Evil movies are nothing like the games, though.
nothing.
They're
No.
good movies,
But they're nothing like
they're
the
not the
games.
game.
Of course not. I think the only time they ever got close to being like the video game had to been, which is the one where they introduced Leo, Sam, and Wesker, like the actual characters in the video game.
I have no idea.
Have you seen all of them?
No.
I think that was the 4th one, Afterlife. I think Resident Evil Afterlife is when they actually like started to introduce the video game
I've
characters.
only seen a couple of the Resident
Okay,
Evil
so
movies.
4 is the one where they actually start to introduce the actual gaming characters. Like Sam, they introduce Sam and his sister. They introduce Leo. They introduce I think Wesker was in the 3rd one. I can't remember when they introduced Wesker, but
Those movies are just kind of just a cash grab, though, for the director and the director's wife who plays the main character, the girl. So they just keep on, oh, these fucking idiots is just going to keep on paying to see these movies. Granted, they are good movies, but they're not Resident Evil movies.
of course not. That's my point in general. When have any of these movies been close to the game whatsoever?
Well, okay, so the latest Resident Evil, I would actually like to see that legitimately made into a film.
Which the newest one?
Yeah, the Biohazard one.
Now that actually can be made into a
That would,
horror movie.
Yeah, that would make a really good horror movie.
That would. I never played it.
I haven't played it either, but I saw people play it.
I want to play it. I want to get around to playing it. I want to play that. It looks so good. I heard playing it in VR is absolutely terrifying.
I've seen it be played in VR. And yeah, it looks pretty scary. But
That would.
Doom, Resident Evil.
Okay, this is gonna sound kind of funny. I don't know if you've seen them or not, but Mortal Kombat.
The Mortal
second
Kombat.
one.
None of those Mortal Kombat movies are good. The live
I
action
like
ones
the
are-
second one. I like.
They're not good, but I will let you get away with that one because today they're commonly memed, and they're well-known movies today.
They
because
have a cult following.
yeah,
people.
they do. They have a cult following.
They
I'll let
do,
you get away
people.
with that one. I don't think the movie was good, or any of them were good, but today they overall are good.
You know what they always say? Movies back in the day that always look good. When you look at them nowadays, you see the bad satire in them whatsoever because they're so horrible. But the second one, I didn't really like the first one that much, but the second one I liked a lot because they showed mostly all the characters instead of just Sub-Zero. Like, you remember seeing Goro and how CGI he was in the first one against Johnny Cage?
Yeah.
It was so funny how his facial expressions would move and his eyebrows would always go up and down. Every time he's like, "Rah," they would just move up like this. It was just such bad CGI. But I liked it, Mortal Kombat, which is so funny. All right, you.
Me, off the top of my head, I'm gonna go with Tomb Raider.
The new, okay, which ones?
Not the new one.
Really, the Laura Croft ones?
Yeah.
The one with, what's her fucking name?
Oh, I thought that was a fucking monster standing on the bridge. It was a fucking horse.
What is her name? Angelina Jolie.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
They're corny.
No.
They are corny.
No, the first one is way more closer than the game. Like the newer game. The first one, have you seen the new one?
Yeah. You mean the new one, the new game is closer to the new movie.
Well, actually, the game came before the movie, but yeah.
Yeah, I know that.
Yes, to be honest, that's the closest I think I've ever seen to a video game to a movie. Closest whatsoever. No game has ever came that close to a movie. I mean, no movie's ever come that close to a game. And I think the newer one was the closest I think I've ever seen.
I play those. I mean, those games, for one, the movie was ridiculous. The movies were ridiculous. They were really corny.
Oh, you
and
talking about the
cheesy.
old ones.
Yeah, the Angelina Jolie movies were very corny. But I've recently played through all of those old games within the last, 2-3 years. Those games are pretty fucking corny. They're pretty accurate. The games may not have a giant fucking training robot that fucking tries to fucking kill you like a fucking monster or whatever. But, you can train with the butler in the games. You can shoot the fucking butler as he follows you around the goddamn house in the old games.
Oh, I do remember that. I do.
He'd follow you all around hell creepy like, and you're just running around her fucking mansion, just doing flips off the kitchen wall, shooting at the fucking butler, and he's just following you.
But I don't know, man. Like, okay, you remember you played the new Tomb Raider, right? The games.
Yeah, I played the first one.
Okay, do you remember that one
them.
scene? You remember that one scene in the game where she's going down that waterfall and then she hits that plane or whatever to stay alive, so she won't go all the way down it.
Yeah.
Well, they took that element and they put it in the movie. Most of the shit, like with the bow and arrow, like mostly you be using a bow and arrow throughout the game, and they did that also in the movie. That's why I like the new Tomb Raider, because that came so close to any video game movie that I've ever seen. Like, hands down. I would have put it in my top, but like kind of like you, I like the corny stuff.
The Jolie movies were not bad. They were just really corny.
Well, I don't know. I think I like the corny stuff, but when I have to come down to the closest video game movie, Tomb Raider hit it right on the nail. That is if you want to see a movie that is close to a video game.
Well, I said best.
Well, I'm just telling you, if you want to see a movie close to a video game and you haven't seen Tomb Raider, play the game first if you haven't played it, and then go watch the movie. And the two are just, you're not going to get any closer than that.
And I haven't seen the new Tomb Raider movie, but I also heard, it was close to the game, but it was also not very good, or it was very disappointing.
You know what? Video game people, us as gamers, are just so finicky. No matter what you do, you're never going to appease them.
Well, like, when I make a movie, I'm not going to try and stay as close to the source material as I can. I'm going to make, first thing first, I'm going to make the game as enjoyable as I can.
Yes.
I'm going to make the movie as enjoyable as I can.
Just going to eat beans in this guy's face.
Okay.
Don't mind me, I'm just eating beans, boy. I'm going to give me the shits.
But yeah, like, I want to make movies one day. I'm trying to build a production company and so forth.
Watch this. I'm going to disrespect him. Oh, goddamn, I thought I had a can of, hold on. I'm going to drink some beer and throw it on him. Disrespectful. You got a problem with that?
Excuse me while I remember a time before I knew you.
Okay, go ahead. I'm sorry. Why that guy just looking like, what the hell is going on over there? Don't mind us. It's just a little roughhousing.
Yeah, I'm just gonna say that it's like making the movie enjoyable is better than making it close to the source material. Like, that's why I say that fucking I think they should continue the Assassin's Creed series. Don't fucking stop there. Improve it, because the movie fucking was just filled with a lot of fucking smoke and motion blur and shit. Just hard to fucking see when it comes to the assassin part. Don't do that next time, but continue. Continue on with the fucking story. I want to see them take down Abstergo and Templars and shit. Because the movie, to me, it was enjoyable. I liked it.
You know what the main problem I think I had?
And that's number 2.
You know what I think I had with the main problem with the Assassin's Creed movie? There wasn't enough assassinations. The movie is about assassins and assassinating, and it just really that much. There was more action. I mean, I like the action. I mean, there was like in between the action, but I think through that whole movie, there was like one actual assassination, like a sneak assassination.
I don't think there was really any assassination. I think what happened in the actual Assassin's Creed movie was just payback. They got revenge for the people for what they tried to do to them earlier or some shit like that. I don't really know what the fucking purpose was, because the people didn't really fucking talk in the Assassin's Creed movies. The assassins didn't or anything. The entire plot was told through the outside, and they really barely mentioned of what they were actually looking back on the whole time. They were more addressing the real world, the present day issues in the present day, but vaguely mentioning the assassins part. And honestly, I think that's where they should go with this. Like, drop the assassin, or drop the past thing. Let the games handle the past, because everybody hates the present day in the Assassin's Creed games. Everybody hates the present day stuff and they want to stay inside the Animus. Every time they come out of the Animus to do a little bit of talking and whatever, it's a drag for them. So let the games handle the past portion of it, the assassin portion of it, and I want to see them focus on the actual present day assassins. They had all those assassins in the locked up in that place or whatever. They were supposed to be there voluntarily or whatever, some shit like that or whatever. But like, yeah, I want to see like the fucking black dude with the basketballs and shit. How he started the fight in the basketball court in the room and everything. I want to see more from that character. I want to see the present day stuff. They barely do any present day stuff in the games. So let the movies handle it. Because they did that part actually interesting. The movie was enjoyable. Did you not enjoy the movie? Was it not something visually pleasing? Now, cut out the irritating part. He's not laying dead in a chair while in the past. He's flipping all over the screen.
I mean, the movie was good, but I didn't like that. I mean, I don't give a damn if they're gonna do something different, but when it comes down to the Animus, the whole premise of the whole video game is built around the Animus. It's all. I mean, they wouldn't be able to go back in time and see all these clips of their ancestors as assassins without the Animus, and Abstergo is nothing without the Animus. So the whole game is built around the Animus. So I feel like if you're gonna make a movie, I don't care which way you go with it, but god damn it, the Animus needs to be the fucking Animus because the whole game was built around the damn Animus.
I don't think the Animus needs to be a fucking bed with something connecting to your fucking brain.
Okay, well, let's say this. They were like that in the video game for so long and you were used to it, right? You didn't care because you were just playing whatever assassin you were playing, right?
Yeah, because I don't want to see the fucking present day stuff in the video game.
Okay, so to be honest, if they went with just the normal Animus and just focused on the damn assassin, would you give a damn? See?
What? No, repeat that question. Repeat it.
Okay, so if they decided when they made the movie to focus on the damn assassin character instead of the goddamn person, and he laid in the Animus and then mostly focused on the assassin, would you care? Just like in the video games, would you care?
I wouldn't care. I think that it wouldn't be their best route to go. I think should explore the present day.
Did you give a damn about the character at all?
Yeah. By the end of it, the character in the Animus, I cared less for the character in the Animus because they never established anything really for that character at all.
These things are quick as shit.
Yeah, they are.
The way it got to my leg.
It did that earlier before we started recording.
I know, but God didn't know it was that goddamn fast. Goddamn.
But yeah, the guy in the Animus in the movie, I didn't give a shit about that character because there was nothing established for them. They established barely anything.
God damn!
You already knew that was going to happen.
But the quickness! I mean, the motherfucking bolted. Like, you would think that was a motherfucking a wolf or something the way it charged me. Like, I swear, it was here and next thing it just... like, alligators don't move that damn quick.
Yeah, they do.
They didn't give me a chance.
They're pure muscle and armor.
I just didn't expect it to be that goddamn
Wolves
fast.
are agile.
That thing was quick as shit. It scared me.
You have a better chance of surviving a chance against an alligator, I'm pretty sure, than a wolf.
Oh, yeah, true.
I mean, a wolf versus an alligator.
I think you have a chance of surviving against an alligator as long as you don't let it drag you in the water.
I mean, if you're actively trying to fight it, if you're actively trying to fight one of those two creatures, I'm pretty sure you have a better chance of surviving against the alligator. I mean, the wolf.
Well, I heard it's all about how when you fight an alligator, it's about like you tensing up. You're supposed to relax because the more you tense up, the more the alligator bites down. So if you're sitting there, say the alligator bites you on the arm and he's not moving, but he has you locked, and you're sitting there tugging, it's gonna make him want to fight you more. And remember I was telling you about the spinning concept?
No, that's why I said if you're actively sitting there trying to fight one of them.
Yeah, then you're just gonna make it more harder on yourself. But if you're relaxed, what the hell? You just think you're gonna be shooting me, motherfucker? Get your ass up. Alright, I'm sorry. These motherfuckers are hostile. Whoa. Pushed him down the hill. I'm about to die. But I mean, when it came to the Assassin's Creed games, when they first introduced Desmond, you didn't give a fuck about him. But the more the game went on, the more you actually cared about him.
Oh yeah, I agree. And then they killed him.
But see, that's how you know you cared.
Doesn't mean shit anymore.
But no, what I'm saying is that's how you know you cared about him, because when the game first started, all you wanted to do was get in the Animus. You didn't give a fuck play with the assassin.
Because in the later games, or which one did he die in? 3?
Yeah.
You started playing more so as Desmond. You started seeing him actually unlock his assassin potential. And then, in that exact game where you're playing and doing more shit as him, and you're actually attacking Abstergo, like, yeah, I want to see them fucking actually go after the Templars in real life, because what's the fucking point if we're doing everything in the past? And then the one game they actually do that, they kill the fucking character that we're just starting to warm up to. That was stupid.
True. You know what? I want to see Rockstar make a movie. I want them to give their license of any game. Not GTA, though. You can't turn GTA into a fucking movie.
It would just be a fucking... It would just be a crime movie. I've seen that movie before.
You can't turn GTA. That's one thing I can say. I don't give a fuck what anybody says. You can't You can't turn GTA. Out of all the games, you can't turn GTA. I don't give a fuck.
What game are you going to turn into a movie that Rockstar makes?
You can turn Red Dead into an actual movie.
It'll just be a fucking Western. I've seen that movie before.
I mean, but the story, like, it don't have to be dead on. Like, they could go off-brand about somebody in Red Dead. It don't have to be about Arthur Morgan or John Marston.
It would just be a Western.
I mean, shit.
I think anybody can make that movie. It doesn't have to be Rockstar.
Bully could be a movie.
Okay, Bully, I agree. I would like to see Bully as a movie.
Manhunt could be a movie.
I don't know what the fuck that is.
You know what? We're stupid. Rockstar already did give their license away and make a movie, and it was god fucking awful. And I will always hate Mark Wahlberg till this day because of that.
What movie?
Max Payne.
Wait, yeah, they did, I guess,
I forgot. Rockstar did give their license to make a movie. I regret everything I just said right now, because I hated Max Payne. It was god awful, and that's what made me hate Mark Wahlberg as an actor, because he got casted as the role to play Max.
I'm trying to remember which one is Mark Wahlberg.
He's the whiny one. He kind of sounds whiny. He played he played in Ted. You've seen Ted, haven't you?
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't really care for Mark Wahlberg either.
I don't like Mark Wahlberg. He sounds real whiny to me.
I don't like him because he always plays the same character. He's just playing Mark Wahlberg, and it's not like he's just playing himself in every movie, but it's not particularly good.
How can you say that when I can say the same thing about Ryan Reynolds? He basically plays himself
in
every
movie. Well, that's the thing. Ryan Reynolds does play himself in a movie, but the difference is Ryan Reynolds plays a damn good Ryan Reynolds.
What I hate about Ryan Reynolds, I don't really like Ryan Reynolds that much.
Okay, hold on, real quick. Mark Wahlberg, when he is acting in a movie, you can see him acting. He's acting like Mark Wahlberg. Ryan Reynolds, when Ryan Reynolds is acting in Deadpool, you don't see him acting. He's not acting. That's just Ryan Reynolds having fun. That's just him dicking around.
Well, I can't stand sarcasm, and Ryan Reynolds' whole character is based around sarcasticness.
You don't like Deadpool?
I like
Deadpool is sarcastic.
I like Deadpool, but damn if Ryan Reynolds don't act sarcastic in every fucking movie he plays in.
Yeah, he does.
Even in Green Lantern, he was asking sarcastic.
Okay, well that was just a bad movie.
But
that wasn't his fault. That was 20th Century Fox fault because they're just bad general. No. The parts where you could see Ryan Reynolds in the Green Lantern hold on. You can see Ryan Reynolds trying to actually make this movie enjoyable, but then the director and whatever, 20th Century Fox fucking gets on him about it and whatever, and he has to go back to the script. He could have made that movie better. He could have been an interesting fucking character, but he wasn't, because they forced him to just play a fucking what was on the script. That's not how Ryan Reynolds acts. That's not why his movies are enjoyable. That's not why he is enjoyable. It's just when he goes off the fucking cuff and does whatever the fuck he wants, like he does all the damn time in Deadpool.
Well, that's why he was perfect for it. Because in every movie,
perfect
for Deadpool,
yeah,
he was. Everybody wanted him to play Deadpool.
No, he is Deadpool.
He is. Everybody.
It's like fucking what's his name? Iron Man. Robert Downey Jr. is Iron Man.
Basically,
You
them
can't see anyone else
characters,
as Iron Man.
yeah, them characters were made. That's like kind of saying that Johnny Depp is fucking.
He's Jack Sparrow,
and you can't see nobody else being
Yeah.
Jack Sparrow.
but you know who I would like to see? I would like to see Jack Sparrow die in the movies because the last one was terrible. We saw it together, didn't we? Yeah, it was fucking terrible.
Did.
But I would like to see them die, and you know what? I want to see them continue the Pirates of the Caribbean movies with is fucking Macy Williams as the daughter of Jack Sparrow.
That would be pretty neat. You know what the funny thing is? Talking about fucking. God damn! Why my horse stiffen up like that?
I like how I could really see what the fuck actually brought you down until it zoomed in on the. Oh yeah, there's a branch there.
Telling you, Rockstar, when it comes to details, I'm running the trees. Nah, this is a goddamn. This ain't a plantation if I don't fucking know it. I'm dirty. Don't mind me. I'm just on your plantation cleaning myself up. I got muddy. But talking about Pirates of the Caribbean, I heard that Disney's looking to reboot it.
Yeah, I think they should. I think they should do it. I mean, obviously without Johnny Depp, but I think they should play off of like a daughter of Jack Sparrow kind of character.
Oh no, they're gonna reboot it from the first one. Supposedly they're gonna be remaking.
Jack Sparrow or Johnny Depp doesn't want to play Jack Sparrow anymore, so I doubt that he's.
It's just gonna be weird. I can't see anybody else playing Jack Sparrow. It won't.
I doubt it's gonna be Jack Sparrow. That's what I'm saying. You want to see Jack Sparrow in it. That's why I'm saying it would be better.
If he could just make a cameo, I'll be happy with that. Even if he doesn't die, just a cameo.
Yeah, even if a cameo, but pass the torch.
Yeah.
I would like to see that.
Do a scene where he's
but
like.
I want to see somebody very sarcastic and a smartass play the daughter of Jack Sparrow.
But you know what's so sad about reboot movies without the main characters you used to love? When they start going deeper into the anthology of the movie, you start missing that main character. Because then after you watch so far, you get into watching, like, let's say we're watching Pirates of the Caribbean, like 7, and then you'll be telling yourself, if they make another one, man, I hope I'll see Johnny Depp. You know what I mean?
No, I don't have that issue.
I always have that issue.
It depends on what movie it is. Like Star Wars, for instance, when they brought back the original cast to play, like I was slightly annoyed at the end of it that that's all Luke Skywalker was, but also I was kind of satisfied just at the very fucking end of it, he didn't even get any lines in the fucking movie. And then he dies. I haven't actually seen it in the next one, but I think they did that right. Because of course Harrison Ford was not going to fucking play Solo for another.
Oh, he hated
movie.
playing Solo.
Yeah, he always hated playing Solo.
He regretted that because that's all he was known for.
Yeah. Yeah.
It was out of that. I mean, come on, you can even know him as Indiana Jones with fucking Han Solo.
I didn't even know he played Indiana Jones.
You really didn't know that?
I learned that years after Star Wars was done, or the original 6 movies.
But that's why he hates it. Because everybody knows him as Han Solo and nobody knows him as anything else. I learned it
as Episode 7 was coming out. So...
Like, he's played so many different major roles. Like, he's played in, like I said, he played fucking Indiana Jones. He played in the original Blade Runner.
Yep.
Like,
and I didn't know that either.
Well, now you see why he hates the movie so much. Because he's played in so many other roles, but he always will be known as the fucking guy who played Han Solo.
Yeah.
And he hates carrying around that flag.
But, yeah, I think that was done properly. They did a proper pass the torch moment, and looking on to the future movies, I didn't want to see any more of the original cast in it.
How the fuck did that boat get stuck in that tree?
I don't know. Maybe there's a story behind it.
Maybe. But yeah, and having his son kill him off too. What's sad is that the Princess Leia thing, you know, she didn't die in the movies, but having her die in real life.
Carrie Fisher.
Yeah, it's like now they're gonna have to kill her off somehow, since she can't She didn't. She never got to finish the one after the Last Jedi, did she?
They finished. They finished.
The first one.
They finished the first and second. I don't know. I don't really know. I haven't.
No,
seen,
she wasn't in the second.
I haven't seen episode 8 yet.
Yeah, she wasn't in the second.
No, she
Okay.
was. She was.
Oh, she was.
Yeah, there's 7, then 8.
Okay, so you know what the funny thing is? After this one, right? Supposedly after the one that just came out, 8, they said, what I've heard is just rumors. I don't know if they're actually gonna go with it, but I heard that they were gonna, from where it ended, they were gonna go maybe 10 to 20 years ahead to where, like, supposedly whatever they're gonna do is being established. Like, suppose they're not gonna be like kids anymore. They're gonna be much older, supposedly.
I don't see how they're going to go that far ahead.
Well, I don't know if they're going that far, but supposedly...
I would say they're going to go into the future, but I doubt it. They're going to take it like 20 fucking years into the future.
Well,
Why
maybe
skip that much time?
Or maybe 10 years.
I don't even... No, like...
I've heard,
No.
but this is what I've heard. I've heard rumors that they were going to go ahead a little bit more than just picking right up from where it ended. They were going to go a little further, but like I said, it's just rumors.
Well, I wouldn't be surprised by that because of there's like feud going on between the two different directors. J.J. Abrams made 7, another guy, James, whatever the fuck his name is, made 8, and now J.J. Abrams wasn't exactly happy with how the other guy did the other movie because of all the shit that he basically destroyed after J.J. Abrams set up the plot for him. He just wiped it all out and just said, fuck it, no, I'm going to do something else. The problem is, he's not making the next movie. J.J. Abrams is coming back and cleaning up his mess.
Wow, I didn't know that.
So...
What do you think about the skinning in this game?
I thought it was, like, I guess I'm satisfied with it. I like that it becomes an item after you take off the hide and actually you need to put it on your horse and go sell it and shit. I like that. But, I don't know, I think, like, just the cutting around it and then you just rip it off. And then I've seen the rabbit, you just pick it up by its tail and then just rip the fucking skin off of it.
Where the fuck is my horse going? Oh shit, I didn't even see that. No! We ain't gotta do this again. My horse is gonna drown because it's fleeing. Get back here!
Whistle. Press up on the D-pad.
I wonder why my horse took off. Look, there was an alligator in the damn water. But yeah, they said that the skinning was gonna be somewhat realistic. Like, it was gonna be really graphic.
I don't think it's very realistic, though.
No,
Like,
not,
I heard it's supposed to be realistic, but it's not really.
not realistic to the teeth, but they said it was gonna be like, you will see everything when you skinned an animal.
You don't, though. You just see the muscles and stuff.
I know, when the way they explained it, I thought it was like
I heard it was I heard them say it's gonna be pretty detailed and gritty or whatever.
yeah, that's what I heard too. Like, when I picture skinning, I thought we were gonna see the guts come out.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to fucking see.
See the guts come out the pig and everything.
I thought you were gonna have an option to just skip that stuff, but if you don't want to, I thought he was gonna go full in on that.
The one thing you have not seen, I don't think, is the actual gore in the game. Have you? You haven't seen. You've been shooting people, but you haven't actually seen a limb blown off yet, have you?
No.
All right, I have to show you that. Like, it's gory. Like, I blew off somebody's hand before one time, and I blew off a person half their face. Oh yeah, and another thing. So I know you've been noticing that sometimes when you want to shoot, your gun doesn't shoot half the time. That's because the gun is getting dirty. And the dirtier the gun get, the more the gun will malfunction. Like, let me show you. I'll show you right here.
I'm already aware of all that. I already heard, but I didn't notice it because of I'm just rapidly fucking clicking.
Hold up. There you go. Your first sign of it. What do you think of that?
I think that's pretty good. I think it's what I expect. So, like, that's what I was saying earlier is, seeing that Rockstar versus another studio doing it, I'm more impressed by someone else.
Let me see. Do I have any more ammo? I don't have any more ammo. I wanted to blow off. I wanted to show you like certain parts you can blow on. I think. Oh man, I'm out of shotgun ammo. I know it's only the shotguns. All right, let's do this then.
What are we looking at time wise?
We should stop. We're an hour and 15 in.
Yeah.
Oh god, that should have blew up every piece. Now come on now.
He lost his other leg at least, and his hand.
Now let's pick him up and go feed him to the gators. That is absolutely disgusting.
Yeah, that is pretty fucking disgusting.
Now that I look at that, I'm literally just, this is nasty. Like, oh god, you can actually see the bone. Do you see it?
Yep.
God, I feel like an actual, like, a serial killer carrying this body around. Feel like I'm in some Texas Chainsaw Massacre type shit. They're gonna eat good tonight, boys. Look, I got blood all over me from carrying. Let me wash this off real quick. Okay, so far after you got to play Red Dead, what do you think about it?
I think it's like what I've already said. It's like I'm looking forward to playing it. I'm less interested in the story because it's a prequel. Like I honestly when I get the game, I'm more than likely not even gonna fucking touch the story. I'm looking forward to the online. Because that's what I want. Like, I've seen Rockstar do a story before. I know where it goes. I know how good it's going to be. I'm sure it's going to be very satisfying. Especially Red Dead. But I want to see what the fuck they're going to do with the online after I've seen GTA 5 and what they did with that.
They said it's going to be just like it. The only thing that we're not going to get is, the crazy car elements and shit
That's
like that.
the thing, though. Is what are they going to do?
If I see a goddamn flying Pegasus in this goddamn game.
Well, now that you say it.
Or somebody rolling around on a unicorn and fucking rainbows coming out the butt.
I actually expect to see that. I actually expect to see that because, well, I'm going to be disappointed if it's not in this game because it was in Red Dead Redemption.
Okay, so this is what I expect to see. I expect to see every horse from the... what is it? The Horsemen of Apocalypse?
The Four Horses of Apocalypse.
Yeah, Apocalypse, Pesticide.
Your horse is shitting.
Huh?
Your horse is shitting.
Oh, God. What is it? It's Pestilence.
Pestilence, War, Famine, and Death.
I expect to see those horses in this game. For certain.
Do you think they'll do Undead Nightmare?
I don't know because the time they did that, zombie genres are popping, and right now zombie genres are not good because battle royals have basically just taken over. I've heard Rockstar is making their own version of battle royals in this game. I don't know what it's going to be like, but supposedly there is going to be a battle royal game mode in Red Dead. So they're hopping on that train, but I have no idea how that's going to work. But
I'm not interested in that at all.
But supposedly there is going to be a battle royale.
Yeah, I could see them doing that, but I'm just not interested in it.
I'm sick of battle royals, dude. I am so tired of them. They're all the same. They all have different elements of how they play, but it's the same shit. You drop in, you kill, you be the last player alive. I've spent more
time on Undead Nightmare than I did on the actual Red Dead game.
I can't tell you that they will actually make. I feel like they will make something, but I don't feel like it's gonna be Undead Nightmare.
Nightmare was fun. You know what? You know what I want to see? If they don't do Undead Nightmare, I want to see them carry on with that stupid random theme. Aliens versus Cowboys.
There you go. That would be really neat to have. Yes, I would like that. You know what? Before we go off, you know what I want that I have not seen that the gaming genre is lacking in general, but I want to see a free roaming. God damn. I want to see a free. Who messaged somebody at 10:30 at night for some shit? So I want to see that a lot of gaming companies don't touch on, but that's free roaming. Only one gaming company that has done it is a Kung Fu open world fighter. You can still shoot and everything, but I mean, they just like they said, like nobody really touches on the spaghetti western besides Red Dead and maybe a couple companies back, like Gun and stuff like that. But we don't get too many western games. That's the same thing when it comes to like real good fighting open world games. You don't get too many of those. When's the last time you seen a really good kung fu open world game besides Sleeping Dogs?
I didn't play Sleeping Dogs, so.
Well, that was your basically kung fu open world fighter.
I would say, well, Sleeping Dogs was supposed to be originally the sequel to it.
True Crimes,
True
Hong
Crime.
Kong.
True Crime. I want to see them actually make True Crime Hong Kong, or I want to see them make a new True Crime. I want to see somebody do True Crime again because I fucking miss True Crime New York. That game was amazing.
Well, Sleeping Dogs is basically True Crimes. That's what Sleeping Dogs was. I mean, they basically just revamped it a little bit, but you basically got it.
Yeah, but I want to see them make a new one, an actual real True Crimes game.
But what I want to see is a kung fu open world fighter where if I want to pick up a gun, I can pick up a gun. But I want to be able to karate chop motherfuckers in the neck. Fucking, what's that one guy? Steven Seagal break somebody's wrist and stuff like. You don't think that would be fun?
I think that would.
You
be,
love fighting.
Yeah, but no, I'm not saying. I just don't know what to compare that game to. Like what you're saying, I would like to. I would like to say it. I would like to see it, but who would do it? I
would like Rockstar to do it. They got the open world down. I would love. They've touched on the police genre of L.A. Noire. They touched on the Western Red Dead Redemption. They touched on the modern era shit with fucking GTA 5. The whole school thing with Bully. The whole serial killer thing with Manhunt. The whole drunken ex-cop thing with Max Payne. The whole racing thing with Midnight Club, and even goddamn table tennis.
There was a Midnight Club movie, wasn't there?
I don't know.
I think I remember something like that. But anyways, we need to wrap this thing up.
Yeah, but that's just what I would like to see. I would like to see Rockstar make kung. It don't even have to be this. It could be maybe the oppression time where Japan was invading Hong Kong, and then you fucking. Well, when Japan was fucking raiding China.
You know what the movie has to have in it, though, is Bruce Lee.
Or Donnie Yen. I'll take either
It
or.
has to have at least a cameo with Bruce Lee in it.
Or Donnie Yen, or Ant-Man, or...
Where Bruce Lee just comes in, he's there for a gig, he's making a movie, and he just, I don't know, you start a fight with Bruce Lee in a bar and he just kicks your ass.
But that would be interesting. All right, but we got to wrap this thing up. So what would you give Red Dead when you say you're ready to play it?
I can't, well, for one, I don't rate things.
Yeah,
I only give do I recommend playing it or passing on it? And do you think I'm going to say pass on Red Dead?
Hell no. Would you say that on any Rockstar game?
Well, if I think back to any Rockstar game, yeah, but no, not on anything
current. You about to say pass on like those overhead GTA games?
No.
You actually liked it, those?
I liked him at the time. I was like fucking 5, but I didn't understand what the fuck was going on. There's blocks shooting at each other. There's colors shooting at each other. This blue rectangle, tiny rectangle, is making a motorcycle noise.
And the funny thing is, the whole time we're talking, I got bounty hunters coming for us over the $500 bounty you racked up. All right, well. This is a good little thing right here. I enjoy this game. I hope everybody who's played it is enjoying it as well.
And make sure to actually edit this podcast.
I will.
I don't care how often we went off topic because we
No,
barely talked about
I didn't want
Red
to
Dead.
do it the last time. I was upset. Because it didn't record any of the video. That's what made me upset. And I think when we did the video, it was funny.
I think we should still release it at some point. It's just audio.
Well, I sent it to you. I thought you were going to drive it.
Well, I would like to, but I can't edit whenever I want to. So
we got to get the schedule right. Like I said, I'm free for a year.
I mean, I'm in my car, so I can't just fucking start editing shit.
No, I'm not. I'm just saying, like, I have a year for us to fucking get this channel off the ground.
All right. Let's close it out then.
I've been closing out.
All right, cool. I still see the audio on Audacity going.